When we look at tax risk, Roth accounts do a great job of addressing tax risk. If my taxes are higher in the future than they are today, my Roth is not impacted. If Congress changes the rules on inherited funds, my Roth is not impacted because those taxes have already been paid on those funds. The challenge is on legislative risk, Roths are not quite as strong. And that's because both a traditional IRA, a traditional 401k, and their Roth counterparts, they're all accounts. And when Congress changes the rules on an account, those changes take immediate effect. It's actually kind of wild. You know, we say the tax code's written in pencil, but you know, you could save for years in an IRA and think that you know the rules that you can access that funds under, and then Congress comes and puts a new RMD requirement on it or a new set of rules, and suddenly those rules take immediate effect. So while a Roth does a great job preventing against the risk of higher taxes in the future, they don't do a great job preventing against legislative changes. And that's where I think that we have some products at our disposal as an industry to really help. One of the reasons that I personally have incorporated cash value life insurance into my retirement approach is because of its protection against legislative risk. Cash value life insurance is not an account. It's a contract. And the rules around contracts are very different. When Congress changes the rules on a contract, it can change the rules going forward, but those changes cannot be retroactively applied to contracts already in case. And we've seen the courts uphold this time and time again. If you remember when the MEC rules, TAMRA, TEFRA, all of that, grandfathered in policies that were existing, changed the rules for policies going forward. One of the reasons, personally, that I've diversified not just into a Roth, I have Roth funds for tax risk, but also into cash value life insurance, personally IUL, is because I want this additional protection from the legislative changes coming from Washington. So I would say the most important thing for your client is to get serious about tax diversification this year. Make sure a portion of their retirement approach is in something tax-free so that they don't have to worry about these rising taxes from Washington. The second most important thing is let's look at the kinds of tools within those tax-free portion of their assets and figure out what makes sense for them.